You just tore up a lot of money.
I don't care. There are principles involved in this, and I won't be a party to what you're doing.
Well, Mr. Corday, you heard the lady. I suggest you inform your board of directors that they won't be making any more weapons with Nadine's plow fitting.
That is not only a naive point of view, it is a sadly mistaken one. And I advise you to reconsider.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just hear a threat there? Threats really don't impress me, Mr. Corday. And just in case you were unaware, you're not speaking to a man here that's devoid of resources. I make one phone call, and I'll have the Equinox Corporation tied up in court so long there'll be no more wars to even speak of. And I'll be sure that your superiors know that the reason why they're in such an endless, very expensive litigation is because you handled the situation so poorly. And I'm sorry, did you miss the part where Nadine is only days removed from having lost her aunt?
Of course, Miss Crowell has my sympathy. But there's a reality here that neither of you seem to grasp. This is no run-of-the-mill patent deal. It's a matter of national security. Interfere, and you'll be the ones inconvenienced when you find yourselves classified as enemies of the state. Take the money. Use it to do something altruistic enough to satisfy your guilty conscience.
You condescending creep. Get out of here and don't come back.
You know how to reach me.
Oh, I'm gonna heave.
What? You're not serious.
No, it just makes me sick. Young men and women marching off into war just so that jerks like that can benefit off of their spilled blood. It's just wrong.
Well, you get an argument from me there.
I just wish Bruce were here. He'd kick that jerk into next Tuesday.
Who's Bruce?
Thanks. Bruce was the greatest guy I'd ever known. He was handsome and smart and so much fun. And he was the first person besides Aunt Raylene who ever really got me.
Oh. How'd you meet him?
4-H. I was 6. He was 8. By the time I caught up to him in high school, we were already madly in love. In that all-consuming way only kids can be. I mean, everyone assumed that we were going to end up married. We probably would have.
If whatever it is, if it's too painful to talk about, you don't have to.
No. That's okay. Bruce really wanted to go to college, but his parents couldn't afford it, and as wonderful as he wasn't exactly scholarship material, so he joined the Army. And I was really proud of him. He was so eager to serve his country, and I was also really scared for him too, of course. And the next time I saw him after he left was at Salter's funeral home in his coffin.
Oh. I'm sorry.
If refusing to license Aunt Raylene's patent to a company that's going to use it as a weapon, it saves just one person or one family from losing someone that they love, then I am obligated to do it.
That's why you were able to be so empathetic when I was grieving for Emily. You'd experienced your own loss.
Yes. Watching you is like seeing into my own heart. I still miss Bruce so much. It's just like this ache.
Yeah. Well, I've come to believe that never completely goes away.
Yeah. And you take comfort in whatever you can. I tell myself that at least Bruce died doing something that he believed in. But it doesn't lessen the grief or the fury when I think of these greedy arms manufacturers that may be profiting off of all this. I mean, for all I know, it was Aunt Raylene's invention that may have been in the weapon that killed Bruce.